Hello and welcome to Insights into College Admissions. This is your host, Jean from Louis Educational Consulting. Today I have with me Danette Anderson from John Cabot University. Danette is the Director of Marketing for the US Market Admissions and Operations. Who's the better person to tell us a little bit more about John Cabot? Danette, welcome to have you today.
Thank you, Jean-Louis. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to represent John Cabot University. John Cabot University, as you know, is a US accredited liberal arts university in Rome, Italy. So I'm finding that we're having many students from over 100 countries applying to John Cabot University in Rome.
It's very good, very good. So students have an opportunity to have the experience, the international experience, even if they study at the US campus. Is that right?
Well, no, we actually only have one campus. We have Rome is the main campus.
Okay.
We have partnerships. We have partnerships with universities in the United States. But John Cabot University is actually celebrating its 50th anniversary starting in the summer, the late summer. We'll be launching our 50th anniversary. And I was just reviewing applications for fall 2022. And we actually have applications from 103 countries and 47 US states. So I'd say we're quite diverse and international.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I meant to ask you. Since you are an accredited school, I was alluding to having partnerships with the institution in the US. So students, you can get students from the US coming to your campus, and also your students can go to the US to take summer abroad or a full semester abroad with other institutions that you partner with in the US.
Correct. We have two kinds of students. We have our visiting students who are study abroad students. They come from over 100 universities worldwide, and they can come to John Cabot for a fall semester, a spring semester, or a summer session. So that's one kind of student. They're visiting students. We have over 400 courses that they can choose that transfer back to their home institution, and their federal aid also transfers with a consortium agreement between the schools. The other kind of student that comes to John Cabot is a student getting his or her full degree at John Cabot. And these are the ones that come from over 100 countries. We also accept transfer students. And we have two intakes. You can start John Cabot in January and in August.
Amazing information. So now we're going to transition a little bit. So to find out what makes John Cabot the institution that makes it stand out, three characteristics perhaps that makes it stand out for any student interested to study there.
Sure. Okay, well, John Cabot stands out for mainly three reasons. The first one is the location. We're in Rome. And I don't know if you know, but Rome is a city that has over 60% of the world art, and Italy has 60% of the world art. And Rome is a real international 21st century because it's full of history and art, but it also has many problems of the modern world with immigration, with refugees now in particular. We also have the World Food Program that is based in Rome, the International Fund from Agricultural Development that is based in Rome, the Food and Agricultural Organization, the FAO. So it's a city in the Mediterranean that offers a lot to students, also in terms of internships, for example. We give internships to these students. So location is the first reason. The second characteristic is, of course, we're a liberal arts university, but small classes of 15 students per class. That means you're not a number. Your professors know you by name. And of course, the third is diversity in terms of international diversity and global. You become a global citizen because you're in a class with students. We're a small university, 1,400 students with students from over 80 countries who enroll. So you do become a global citizen. So
through that.
location, small classes, and diversity and internationalism.
That's great. That's very, very nice that a student, once they go study to the campus, not only they have the culture there, but they have the international acclimation that they have to do with other kids that are from different countries, since you have so many different nationalities on campus.
Absolutely. And then the small classes also enable students to adapt very quickly and to feel part of a larger community.
That's great. So what's the total amount of students?
1,400.
Okay, great. So then why should a student attend your institution?
Okay, well, I wrote down 6 reasons why. The first one is, I believe in 2022, post-COVID, with the war in Ukraine, all these energy problems, all sorts of problems, you really cannot be an educated person, I think, unless you have spent some time abroad, because it opens your mind to different points of view. It also increases your critical thinking ability because of media, information, misinformation, false information, whatever you want to call it. There's too much information. So John Cabot is a university that really does open your mind and make you understand different points of view. And I can give you many of examples, but if you're analyzing a case in a classroom with a student, for example, now, let's say we have a Ukrainian and a Russian student in a country in the same class of 15 and an Italian student, of course, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to hear many different points of view. So the first one is, in order to be an educated person in 2022, I really do think you need to go abroad. The second reason is you build your network of friends. You become a global citizen, but you make friends from all over the world. And that is going to help you in your future career. The third reason is you will stand out from your peers who stay in their home country for future employers. Future employers are going to see that you're a risk taker. I mean, if you come from Kenya to Italy, they're going to say, my gosh, you're really, a free thinker, a risk taker. If you come from Alabama to Italy, if you come from France, if you come from Malaysia, your employer is going to look at your resume and say, oh my God, it's an international resume. The fourth reason is, of course, John Cabot University. We have over 900 internship opportunities for our students. So again, you build your resume. The fifth reason that I already said is Rome, location. It's the most beautiful place in the world, in my opinion. It's just a city that takes your breath away, a very warm, very welcoming city. And the final reason, which goes hand in hand with small classes, are the professors. They are mentors. They will become your friends, your mentors. They write fantastic letters of recommendation. I have 3 children who went to John Cabot, and one was graduated 10 years ago. She still asks her professors for advice. My second one, who did international affairs, still does. And just today, my son, who graduated 4 years ago, got a letter of recommendation from one of his professors. So just to recap, one is, you really have to, 6 reasons to attend is to become a global citizen, build your network of friends, stand out for your peers, for your employees, internships, Rome, and professors.
That's really interesting to see that how even in education, location means big for a lot of students, as
Yes.
people in real estate will tell you location.
Absolutely.
But for a lot of students, location means a lot, because being able to be in a different country, in a different culture, and having so many classmates from different countries build your sense of a global citizen, and then to understand and be more tolerant of others as well, because
Yes.
a lot of students, that's the type of sensitivity that grows within a student, having been exposed to that kind of influence and education. My last question for you, Danette, what is the most important factor for a student to succeed at John Cabot?
I have a kind of adjectives here. First of all, you have to be open-minded, that's for sure. You have to be curious. You have to be flexible. You have to be resilient. Some of our students are ambitious. They're explorers. But most of all, many of our students are kind, empathetic, loyal. And that's one of the things I've been doing research, and I interview students and I ask them to, tell me how they would describe themselves. And most of them say, I'm open-minded, I think outside the box, I'm an explorer, I'm curious. But many, many of them say we're kind, we're empathetic, we want to change the world, we're loyal to our friends, resilient, ambitious. But I think, open-minded and not stuck in your ways. I mean, if somebody gives you an opinion that is different from yours, you have to be able to not only understand it, but embrace it. I'm not saying you have to change your mind, but you have to be accepting and
Those are
understand.
great adjectives. Those are great adjectives. And that's exactly what we call soft skills that a lot of employers are looking for in somebody to be really successful in the new world of the work market. So we need to have that type of soft skills to understand people's views and to actually respect their views and to move forward and to collaborate in a way that's collegial.
Yes.
So Dan, I really appreciate your time. I know you're very busy. I really, really, you don't know how much I appreciate this, that you made some time to speak with me. And listen, I look forward to having another discussion with you sometime down the road, since the year still is going. I will check back with you to see how things are going.
Thank you. And we are still accepting applications, by the way, until June. So
that's great. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
For those of you who have a chance to listen to this video, this chat that I've had with Danet Anderson from John Cabot, if you still haven't submitted your application and you wish to do that, hey, you still got time. And also, I wish, if you're still feeling confused with the college admissions process, please check my website, louis@consulting.com. Shoot me an email or just schedule an appointment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing everybody for another admission or inside of college admissions. Thanks, Diana. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.